right here.
And Rooster Snuff.
And together,
we make
PockitCox. So today is like, requested by a fan. She knows who she is.
What is it, medieval pickup lines and nerdy and geeky pickup lines?
This is true.
I guess we're starting with the medieval.
Yeah, because that's the page it's on. You know, because we're cheating right now. Google it.
Whatever.
I don't care. Google it. Alright.
I've seen one of my favorite ones already. So, been to any good hangings lately? Been there. Slain that.
Yeah. Do you practice safe hex?
It's not the size of your sword, but what you can do with it.
If I were a horse, I'd rather you mounted me without a saddle.
You want to go upstairs and see my holy grail?
My goat bite is no longer infected, so would you like to dance?
You look like a maiden in distress. Why don't I save you?
Oh, did you say that one?
Yeah.
Okay, I just
yes,
looked
I
at
did.
that one. Damn it!
I most certainly am king in bed. Shall I prove it to you?
Your hovel or mine?
Ever seen a passion play? Would you like to?
Hey, princess! Would you happen to know where this lonely knight could scatter his sword?
Like a mare, I can be ridden for hours.
I once speared a ten of them with one single thrust.
They say a knight is always as hard as his armor. I've been very naughty. You'll have to put me in the stocks and, punish me now, won't you?
Why storm the castle when we can make our own?
I had to swim the moat to get you, fair maiden, so would you like to see my breaststroke? Winch! Oh, never mind, that's the winch saying, what's that sound? That's just the sound of my chainmail drawers expanding.
Is that a knife in your armor, or are you just happy to see me? I think I saw another one that I wanted to read. Somewhere over here.
Would thou'st be interested in viewing mine butt shaft?
I think a girl was supposed to say that one. Alright,
Milady, you can ride my horse. I must tell you, it's a wild one. If the stars in the sky were as beautiful as the eyes on thee, they'd be really pretty.
I have done combat with many a beast, but I must confess that was the tightest situation I've ever been in.
How, you ask, did I get up here to your balcony? Well, I espied you from yonder garden. In my instant, my heart was swelled with love. I had to meet you, so I ran it over, but tripped on a stone, thusly pole vaulting into your arms.
Oh my gosh. You hit me harder than the Black Plague!
Sword fighting is like everything else. It's all in your thrust.
I may not be a priest, but I can get you to heaven, my lady.
I lost my leg in battle. Guess what I'm walking on? Yes, fair maiden, I am indeed a wizard. Shall I make your clothes disappear?
No, I'm actually a wizard. You want to see my crystal balls?
Darling, these Trojans are rather painful. We may need some oil for this armor.
I seem to have lost my sex slave. Can I borrow you for a bit? A day just wouldn't be complete without a night. Okay. How about coming around the back and giving me a reason to come back for the crusade?
You know, I got my armor in extra large just so I could fit both of us in here. What do you say?
Oh, wow. Oh, my sweet knight. For a moment I thought I had died and gone to heaven. Now I see that I am very much alive, and heaven has been brought to me.
Milady, it's not the size of the wand that matters, but the magic within.
Hey, does this look infected to you? Hey, wench! The rodent in my pocket wants to eat your cheese!
I am beset by this dragon in my loins, dear lady, and only you can quench its fire.
Paint on your shield. Smile if you want to sleep with me, and watch the wenches try to keep a straight face.
Alright, I believe it's time for the nerdy pickup lines.
Alright, we shall be cheating by exiting this out and continuing on to these very, very...
You must be made of uranium and iodine, because all I can see is you and I together.
If you were a triangle, you'd be a cute one.
My love for you is like dividing by zero. It cannot be defined.
Forget hydrogen! You're my number one element.
Do you have 11 protons? Because you're so damn fine. Are you the square root of -1? Because you can't be real.
About to say that one. You're sweeter than 3.14.
Oh, there's a band nerd one. I bet we can get to some serious trouble together. You're sweeter than 3.14.
You're looking sharp, so let's go back to my flat and get neutral. I'm a natural. Fuck, I messed that one up.
Are you a tower? Because I fell for you. Because I fell for you. Damn, girl, you're older than Chicago in 1871.
What? Oh.
There's a big fire in Chicago in 1871.
Are you a carbon sample? Because I want to date you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not being obtuse, but you're a cute girl. You had me at cello.
I think my heart just lagged.
What the
If I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
Baby, you make my floppy disk turn into a hard drive.
Is your name Wi-Fi? Because I'm feeling a connection.
Chemists do it on the table, periodically. Let's go to number 3, see if there's any more cool ones.
I'm not staring, I'm just stuck in a loop.
Like a man in uniform. Band uniform.
Your clothes would look better accelerating towards the floor at 9.8 meters per second.
The name's Bond. Covalent bond.
Hey baby, if I supply the voltage and you some resistance, imagine the current we can make together.
You're hotter than a Bunsen burner.
You know, it's not the length of the vector that counts, it's how you apply the force. I think I've discovered my supersymmetric partner. Is there a science room nearby, or am I just sensing the chemistry between us?
Did your parents work on the Manhattan Project? Because you'd a bomb.
Composers always score. If you were a browser, you'd be called Firefoxy. I've got my eye on you, baby.
I was about to read. Oh, I've seen that one before. Or are you a keyboard? Because you're my type.
We have such great chemistry that we should do some biology together.
My favorite attractive force is van der Waals force. Can you feel it? I'll move closer if you can't. I don't get those.
Are you a differential equation? I actually got that one.
Roses are hashtag FF0000. Violets are hashtag 0000FF. All are my base. All my base are belong to... okay, never mind.
You must be chlorine because you are polarizing my bond.
You're sweeter than fructose.
DNA spelled backwards is and, as in me and you.
A life without you would be like a computer without an OS.
You make me hotter than sulfur hydroxide mixed with ethyl acetate.
I didn't know angels were allowed on campus. How is that nerdy? That just sounds dumb. You give me more jolt than a mitochondrial. I need more than 140 characters to tell you how beautiful you are. You can unzip my files at any time.
Can I plug my solution into your equation?
Are you an exception? I bet I can catch you. Is that a metronome in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
How about we do some peer-to-peer sharing? Your domain or mine?
Mine, I stick to you like whatever the fuck that is.
Histones to DNA. I think we've run out of the good ones.
Yeah. Your eyes are the perfect wavelength of 563.4 nm. I was just gonna say nm. I fucking say that shit. Alright, fuck that shit. So, that was the viewer video of the week.
That'll be all for today, so signing out in our usual fashion.
Yeah. Pocket Hard on Twitter, Facebook. You can see me on there, probably. I don't know. Subscribe, like, all that shit. And fuck you guys, I'm going home.